Pedrosa and Zarco. About 8/10 of a second when they came over the line to start this lap number 3 placed at the moment. Yeah, keeping a close eye on the progress of this young man, Johan Zarco, circulating in 8th place. Espargaro's getting a little bit swallowed up at the moment. He really threw the kitchen sink at it in those first laps, but he's been swallowed up by Alex Rins and Scott Redding, and he's under real pressure as well. Yeah, Espargaro struggling early on. Yeah, you're not.
Rossi leads the way. There's Vinales, Dovizioso with Marquez right on his tail. Marquez had a massive crash here on Friday afternoon at Beckett's corner. He crawled away, stood up, but he really did give his left thigh a fair old whack.
Dovizioso needed to fire in his fastest lap of the race at 2:01.738
of the club chicane. The international pit straight up towards the Abbey curve. And again, the grunt of the Ducati just opens up the gap. When they come into the corner, you can see Marquez close it up. It's his fast left hand of the farm corner. And now turn 13, this is where Marc Marquez had his second crash on Friday afternoon.
Distance then now.
And I don't know whether you guys saw he has BRK on his pit board. That means change engine brake map. So it'll be interesting to see how his lap times are going to change after that.
So Rossi into Copse. Crutchlow all over the rear wheel there of Marquez. But I don't think they'll be happy to stay firm there at the moment. This is Crutchlow through Stowe. Then Vale down towards the club chicane.
The top 5 then all in the 2:01s, the high 2:01s, the only other man on track in those high 2:01s. Keep an eye on him, Johan Zarco. A personal best lap of the race last time around at 2:01.902, and he is starting to get the hooks into Jorge Lorenzo. It'd be so intriguing, so fascinating, and so essential to the outcome of this race. He's in those final 5 or 6 laps in terms of the rear grip that the Yamaha's got. Rossi's still doing a fantastic job of holding that lead of around 7 to 8/10 of a second.
Through Luffield, the right-hander that leads into Woodcut. When they cross the line, there'll still be 12 laps to go.
Onto the Yamaha Tech 3 machine very soon.
Here they go, there is Lorenzo Pedrosa right behind him, and here is Zarco. Of course, a race winner here a couple of years ago in the Moto 2 class. Closes right up on Danny Pedrosa. Back at the front, it's very much the same story.
The chasing pack are looming large.
You're right with Cal Crutchlow. In front of him is Marc Marquez. He's got a glimpse there. The red of Andre Dovizioso. Crutchlow really thought about it that time round, but probably a little bit too early in the race to take too many risks.
It's Johan Zarco, he's on the hard combination. If anybody can nurse the tyres home, he's such a silky smooth rider. He's Johan Zarco, so there he is in 7th place. Scott Redding's having a good charge as well. He's just put in his personal best lap of the race at 2:02.2. In fact, that was half a second quicker than Zarco.
11 laps to go. We're not even at half distance.
But you can't see Lorenzo at this stage getting back into contention. It's still as you were then, halfway through lap number 10. We're just about to come over half race distance.
Onto the international pit straight. That's the gap. You can see it. There is Rossi, Vinales, Dovizioso, Marquez. Just coming down towards club through the Vale corner.
Smoke pouring off that left boot, look at that. It's going to be getting pretty warm on the sole of that boot right now.
It is, but when you haven't got your back wheel on the ground, you need a bit of stability braking that hard, don't you?
Oh, he's got back to Dovizioso as well. The lead has been cut to under half a second.
And guys, there is word from down here in the paddock that some teams are actually worried about fuel consumption. So of course some teams might have actually been just trying to save a little bit at the start, whereas we don't know, maybe Valentino Rossi decided to use his bigger half early on.
Marquez got Dovizioso on the brakes going into Brooklands, and then Dovizioso's got Spanish rider Dovizioso as well. Will try and fight back through the loop, and he does make it. What an epic fight going on here, wheel to wheel between Dovizioso, Vinales, Marquez and Crutchlow in the fight for second place. This is music to Valentino Rossi's ears while that quartet behind him start carving each other up, swapping paint and bashing elbows. This is giving Rossi the chance to open up his lead and be on the brakes farm, and then the village and the loop. It gains Rossi half a second. He came over the line last time around 4/10 clear. Over the line this time 9/10 clear, so that jostling for second place cost his chasing pack half a second on Rossi. Top option rear tyre hanging right in there at this stage of the race.
Here we come, up towards the Abbey curve. Dovizioso clear, just thinking now.
Marquez on Vinales. That's fast.
And now up towards the village corner. This is where Marquez went down on Friday afternoon. Marquez crosses the line. 8 laps to go here at Silverstone. Can he do it? Lap of 7:10 of a second.
For the first time in this race, everybody in that top 8 dropped into the 2.02s. So the tyre just started to deteriorate.
And Valentino Rossi on his 300th Brilliant Class appearance. Win here in the sunshine at Silverstone.
Gioso's taken 2 tenths out of Rossi already in the first sector on this lap number 13. They'll flip into the second sector now as they squeeze through the club corner. What's the gap between Rossi and Dovizioso? Stays a shot. Visibly you can see that gap coming down between Rossi, Dovizioso and Marquez. You're right, Nick. It looks like that top 3 is starting to break away from Vinales and Crutchlow. Vinales dropping out of podium contention here. It was a gamble to run that soft rear tyre. A gamble that's not going to pay off. They swing through Duffield. Woodcote left to negotiate. 7 laps to go here at Silverstone. The gap between Rossi, Dovizioso and Marquez. The only man who's playing that race further down the field is Johan Zarco, who is now clawing all over the back of the board.
Blood engine is in for Marquez.
Disaster for Marquez. Major technical problem for the factory Honda rider. What a massive moment in the World Championship for Marc Marquez. They're splitting on the rear tyre of Marc Marquez's factory Honda. That is game over for Marc Marquez. Now Andrea Dovizioso gets through on Valentino Rossi. There are 4 World Championship points at stake here. Rossi's going to get the pit board straight away that Marquez KO. Marquez is out of the British Grand Prix. Drama here, and they know in the back of the Ducati garage. The World Championship now, Dovizioso already leading Marquez by 4 points. He could be going to engine blower as he was fighting for the podium here at the British Grand Prix. That is cruel in the extreme for Marc Marquez. A massive dent for his championship challenge. He's taken 70 out of the last 75 points on the ramp to assume control of this World Championship. It's the Italian job now. Rossi versus in the last 6 Grand Prix. He'd won only 2 of his previous 165 in the MotoGP World Championship. He could be on course for a 4th win of the season here at the British Grand Prix. That is completely ruled out. Maverick Vinales and Cal Crutchlow, who are also smelling a victory here at Silverstone. Maverick Vinales has taken that position before he won here last year.
We ride with
I'll tell you what, Vinales and Crutchlow are on the charge here. Marquez's departure has almost given them a second win. Last time around, Vinales was almost half a second quicker than Dovizioso. Now, Cal Crutchlow probably thinks he's got to make a move fairly sharp to get through on Vinales. The theory is that Crutchlow should have the superior rear grip at this stage of the race with that hard rear tyre on. Vinales, I've got to say, with the soft rear, from second place on the grid since Qatar 7 years ago in 2010. And he's going to have to do it the hard way because Andrea Dovizioso, Vinales and Cal Crutchlow are not going to give him 1 moment's rest in these final 4.5 laps. Almost given them a turn 18. Last time around, Vinales was almost half a second quicker than Dovizioso.
Legendary riders going through it.
Probably thinks he's got to make a move fairly. Rather epic fight with his teammate Maverick Vinales. We're about to click off another lap of this epic British Grand Prix. 4 laps to go here at Silverstone. Is anyone from 4? Rossi, Dovizioso, Vinales and Crutchlow. There's just 7/10 of a second. Splitting that quartet as they squeeze through. Can't hard way because Andrea
3 podium positions between 4 riders.
One moment's rest in these there is tension. You can cut the atmosphere with a knife in pit lane right now. This is going to be massive for the World Championship, in particular with Marc Marquez. A retirement after a blown engine on his factory Honda through club corner. They come then on lap number 17. Rossi, Dovizioso, Vinales and Crutchlow putting up an annual epic battle of Britain here. Has been able to get the better of Rossi. Dovizioso is not going to be close enough going down into the Brooklands corner this time around.
We ride with Rossi through Brooklands and now into Luffield, the right-hander. This in turn leads into Woodcote. He gets really good drive out of here, Dovizioso on the Ducati. Will he have his first real attempt up at Compt? It's a brave move if he does, but there will be only 3 laps to go when they cross the line. He's not close enough.
It's in that 4th sector as well where Rossi struggles to drive.
Dovizioso got the grunt with the Ducati.
He has.
Up the inside, he's done it. Rossi has been overtaken for the first time in this race and runs it a bit wide and tucks in behind Dovizioso.
Oh, that was like a game of dare on the brakes there. Who dared leave their braking latest? You can see Rossi was just trying to tempt Dovizioso into a mistake, but Dovizioso then
season, and they would lead the World Championship by 9 points going into their home race in 2 weeks' time onto the Wellington Straight.
Yeah, Dovizioso got that rear tyre hooked up brilliantly coming out of Adrian Vinales, pounces on Valentino Rossi. So in the blink of an eye, Valentino Rossi goes from the lead back to third place, and he's now under real pressure coming from Cal Crutchlow. Dovizioso trying to front. His advantage over the line was 0.4 of a second. Andrea Dovizioso is a rider with such finesse. He is absolutely awesome at tyre management, so smooth. We've seen it so many times this year. Late on in the race, he's been so good at managing that tyre. He proved it at the Red Bull Ring in Austria just 2 weeks ago. This could be another famous win for Andrea Dovizioso. Has he pulled off a tactical masterstroke, Vinales? Is it a genius move to have run that soft option rear tyre? If he's still got good grip left in it, and he still might have something for Andrea Dovizioso, but at the same time he's coming under serious, severe pressure from Valentino Rossi, who himself has not given up hopes of winning this Grand Prix. Clear. Has Andrea Dovizioso made that crucial break? He was 2 tenths faster last time around than Maverick Vinales, and he's opening up a big gap. Aleix Espargaro has retired. He's been suffering so much with those rib injury problems. Dovizioso, you know, Nick, I think he might have this one covered.
Well, the 31-year-old.
Now or never territory for Vinales and Rossi. What have they got for Andrea Dovizioso? The gap as they come through the second sector. Vinales has closed up a little bit. It's just over 3.5 tenths of a second.
Well, we saw what Vinales could do in Le Mans when he was chasing Valentino Rossi, with Valentino Rossi crashing out in the end. Is there another twitch in this tail? Marc Marquez, all he can do is what?
Too late, it could well be. Dovizioso surely is going to win a classic Battle of Britain here at Silverstone.
Dovizioso has done it, and he has opened up a 9-point lead in the World Championship. Vinales in second place, Rossi third, Crutchlow fourth.
What a race, what a race. Another classic in the motor. Just about to celebrate an 11th place. Not sure what happened there for Paul Espargaro. That's after the checkered flag. I hope that's okay, because that looked like a nasty old crash as he came through Cops.
Corner. Well, it's a crash when you're not ready for it as well, isn't it? When he's starting to relax. 4 wins. We're on track.
Apa kiye? Kiye khulai ning kene. Salim. 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 그러세요? 자, 좋았죠? 또 모터를 이렇게 스쿠치. terus coach ini. 네. in this. Apa aceng? Mas. Nanti keliling je.
Rider in MotoGP history to overturn a points deficit coming in.
Takes his place on that back row of the grid. Jorge Lorenzo is already there in pole position. 30 laps, 4.00. Out on the track.
And it's a dream start by Jorge Lorenzo from pole position. Look at Valentino Rossi streaming up the inside down into the first. Rossi out the inside of Loris Baz at turn number 2. Lorenzo though leads the way. Rossi sinding his way through the field.
Wow, it's coming through there like a knife through butter at the moment.
Next in line for Valentino Rossi is number 68, Johnny Hernandez on that Claret Ducati. Marc Marquez now leading the charge on Lorenzo. Yandre.
Turn 12, 13 coming up. Lorenzo got the dream start after that fantastic qualifying lap. 99 leads the way. 99 leads the World Championship.
Line at the end of the first lap. Valentino Rossi there.